course, we're on our way to Duncan, Oklahoma, and it's raining in Duncan, Oklahoma, but hopefully it'll be over soon. It won't affect us too much. Well, we found a few yard sales. It's been pouring down here in Rush Springs, Marlow, Duncan, so we're actually in Duncan. There's a ton of them, and they're starting to open up. It's still got rain kind of hit and miss around us, and we've only found a couple of things so far, but now everybody's out running, and we're going to see what we can find. We're finding the sales, but there just isn't a lot of stuff that I want. So just an update, the rain has quit, but there's a lot of yard sales. There's just not anything I want. They're finding stuff, clothes and stuff. I'm finding 2 things so far. I spent $5, and we're going to work our way out of Duncan back up towards Rush Springs and Marlow, where it was raining heavily when we came through, and see if we can find anything. But it's turning out to be not so good because of the weather. So anyway, good Saturday morning. It is a good Saturday morning. It's garage work day. I'm going to move my eBay inventory from a bedroom to the garage and rework the garage. So that's what's going to take a little time. But it's necessary, as I have about 1,600 items, and I do not want them in the bedroom. So the majority anyway. Duncan, Oklahoma. It was a waste of time for me. Now, I took my youngest daughter and 2 of my grandkids, her kids, and we left at 5:30 in the morning, and we saw that there was rain south of us, and as we approached Rush Springs and Marlow, it was pouring down rain, so we knew we weren't going to find any yard sales immediately, so we stopped and had breakfast at a little diner. It was very good. And then it was still pouring rain, so we went through Rush Springs and Marlow and got on down to Duncan. Started clearing up a little bit, was just sprinkling, and we started hitting yard sales, and as they opened, a lot of people came out. Now, unlike Norman, where me and Aiden went on Thursday, and we didn't find hardly anything, apparently there were a bunch of them yesterday, or Thursday, and so the things that I look for, I didn't find. I saw video games like once. There wasn't many ball caps. There wasn't any really interesting stuff that I bought, and I ended up only spending $7. That's right. I got 3 items, spent $7, and I'll show you those in a moment. Obviously, they found clothes. Sarah found personal clothes, and Aiden found clothes to resell on Depop and a few personal clothes. But we called it quits around 11 or 12 and headed back, and yeah, it was kind of a waste. $60 in gas. And, yeah, anyway, it is what it is. You're not always going to win. As Billy Bob Thornton says in Bad Santa, they can't all be winners, kid. Can they? Nope, they can't. So let me show you what I did find. At one yard sale, I got 2 of the 3 items that I picked up. The first one is an Ely brand, and it still has the tape on it, Western shirt, pearl snap. It's got the Eagles on the front, so I know I'll sell that. I figure I can probably get at least $30, $35 for that shirt. And then the other, and I didn't know that Tommy Hilfiger made stuff in Japan. I paid $3 for this vintage 90s, made in Japan, women's sweater. And I think I could probably get closer to $40 for that. And then the last thing I got at a flea market, and it is a Texas souvenir bale of cotton. And I paid $2 for this, and it sells for about $25 to $29. Yep, for a bale of cotton. That's right. So that's what I got, and now I'm going to get into my sales for yesterday. I had 4 sales, and the first one, while I was gone, yard selling, it sold. It is a vintage Pyrex Spring Blossom Crazy Daisy covered butter dish, milk glass, and there you go. Try to do this without dropping it. And I paid $1 for this at a yard sale, and I sold that for $30. Then I sold this Sporting News chess piece. It is Willie Mays. There you go, the Say Hey Kid. And yep, got that at an estate sale, and I paid $1 for that, and I sold that for $22. I sold another knife from last weekend's buys where I paid $1 a piece for 6 knives, and then I got the rest of the box of contents, kind of works out to free. And this is a case 3207 two-blade knife from the 80s, and $1 into $26. And the last thing I sold, I got, basically I've got 0 into these. I bought a stack of cards, and there was some anime themes, some Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that. And these 6 cards sold for $10, so 0 into 6. And these are $19.96. And there is one hollow in here. But there you go. And, oh, here, I'll show you the rest of these cards. And so 0 into $10. Nothing crazy. And then there's the hollow. And yeah, that's my sales, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not doing yard selling today. I do have to package this stuff and give it to the post office because I do ship 6 days a week. It's customer service that I provide, that everybody should provide. And anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one.